Hello, everyone. You might know me in real life as Eric, or on Discord as TheMilkMan, or you might know me from one of my other online aliases. When I eat meals, I usually just make something like instant ramen or cereal or some other quick meal. But I always felt like if I needed to be able to actually cook, that I probably could. In this week of footage, you'll see if I can actually deliver on that belief, or if I actually suck at cooking because I haven't done it very often. For context, my parents were gone on vacation for the week, and since they usually are the ones that cook the dinners, I had to make my own dinners for about 4 days. I decided to video the experience, and this is a compilation of that footage. I was in the middle of school at the time, so I obviously didn't have time to edit it very well. Now that school is over and I finished finals week, I'm able to finally edit and release the footage. I hope you enjoy. Alright, first day, kind of cooking, just a introduction. We have this meat. I think I need to warm it up a little bit. It was good, but then I had to wait because my siblings were all here. So I had to wait for them to leave before I could start doing all this. So, microwave's going. We have avocado here. I'm gonna chop up, probably just do half of it because I'm the only one eating. Tortillas here. I need to grab some pans from down there. It's a bag of cheese here. It's just like in a bag, so you just put it onto the taco. I need to wash these off and cut them. So, okay, so this avocado.
You free shavakadu!
Here, we're just gonna cut it up, you know. I think that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna do this avocado. Not the most even cut. You can kind of see it. Still looks good. Good avocado. So it's a neat trick, and you kind of cut into it. You need like a very dull knife. You're not trying to actually cut through it. You're just getting through the flesh. So you go one way like this. So you can see it's like kind of sliced. You just go, and then you go the other way. So you get kind of these cubes, right? See? Yeah, cubes. And then you just spoon it out into a bowl. You just get out there. Oh, nice in that. I think also so you get all the avocado. I did already get out a lot of the ingredients while I was waiting. I'll leave the spoon actually in there so I can scoop it. Next up is the tomatoes, so we're gonna wash those off now. Sink. Gotta get the water cold. Just wash them off. These packets are really nice because they have holes inside of them. So the water just goes right here and you can wash them off really easily. You always wash off your food, whatever produce you get from the store, you always gotta wash it off because who knows what bacteria or bugs or dirt it has on it. I think I've said this before, but I know it's kind of cheaty to like not cook the meat, but since this is the first night, I kind of want to ease into it all. So I think just cutting up some stuff and warming up some meat is a good way to do that. So tomato is done, avocado is done, cheese is just bagged, so it's already done. Meat warmed up is done. It's just beef, by the way. Tortillas. I need to warm up some tortillas. So this nice frying pan we always use when we're doing that. So we also have salsa that's pre-made and sour cream from the store. So those two are done as well. So most everything is done now. I think that's all for the toppings. Oh, I need lime. I don't think I'm gonna do cilantro. I never really taste it. Oh no! Oh wait, no, we're good. We have this lime here. Boom, lime. Perfect. And then right down the middle. And then we have two nice 2/4. Ah! No! No! Ah! Get cold! Why are you warm? Ah! Okay. I'm gonna try it again. 2/4. Yay. 2/4 of lime. Definitely didn't top it. So I'm just gonna wrap this extra lime wedge up in plastic wrap and put that back in the refrigerator. So now the lime is also done. Like I said, I'm not gonna do cilantro. Alright, so we're done with the toppings, I think. I'm gonna turn this burner on. Put it on there. And now we wait. Guys, guess what? Guess what? The milkman has milk. What a cameo, am I right? Okay, I think we're done with the first thing, so we're gonna flip it now. Just, yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Nice golden crispy. Hold on, you gotta see this. Look at that. Look at that. Nice golden. Oh, now it's inflating. Oh, it's inflating. Okay, I gotta turn this down a little bit. It's a little too hot. I think we're pretty much done with it though. That's good enough for me. So now it's time to decorate the tortilla. One thing that my dad has taught me is you put the cheese on first, so the tortilla melts the cheese, right? I think it's actually a pretty good idea. So we'll put some nice cheese on, right down the middle. Okay, you have a better angle now, hopefully. So you can see the cheese is on there. Now we're gonna do the meat. I need to, everything that I'm doing here, I need to do in a half. Because I'm gonna have 2 tacos, but I want to finish up everything here. I don't want to have any leftovers. Other than the obvious ones like this. This also, and the sour cream, obviously I'm not gonna finish those up tonight. So that's enough meat, I think. We'll put a little bit more on there. We don't need to save any starving kids in Africa. Do tomatoes next. Tomatoes. I forgot to put the sour cream on. I like to put the sour cream on decently early so I can like spread it around the side. Avocado. I've been enjoying my avocado arc recently. I didn't used to like it because I had one bad guacamole that some friends made. And I was like, this sucks, and I never ate it again. And then now I'm like, why did I do that? Avocado is amazing. So if you're out there and you're struggling to like avocado, just know that avocado is good.
If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
So now we're gonna put the salsa on. I like to put it next to the tomato because then all the reds go together. It's like an organizational thing. All the colors go together. Can you put all the colors together? Only left brain thinkers can put all the colors together. And we squeeze our lime on here. Most people just do like a little bit of juice, but I kind of like to get like the actual like little blobs of lime stuff on there. I don't know why. I just kind of like it. And I really like lime. I'm also kind of in a lime phase right now, where I'm like, I like lime. Lime is good. We love lime. There's probably too much lime, if I'm being honest. So we have our lime done. I think that's it. That's everything. I got everything on there. Great. So I've had these a lot, so I know they're good. But it's just like, it's so good, dude. My dad makes these every like Tuesday, so I know what they taste like, but it's still like, the meat is so good. If only I had actually prepared it. But yeah, you can see there's the first taco. Very tasty. So this one has a lot of meat. I thought I used enough meat on the other one, but I didn't, and I didn't really want to save it because I didn't think it was gonna last, and I don't think it was gonna last. So I just used it. It'll be a really meaty taco, but that'll be good. That'll be fine. Okay, so day 2. This is what we're making here. Everyday French toast. I'm gonna make some eggs to go with it. It's pretty easy French toast. Nothing said I can't just make an easy recipe. So we need this baking pan here. It's actually like you just put this like sauce stuff in the bottom of this pan, and then you put all the bread on and it soaks it up, and then you stick it in the oven and it cooks, and that's all there is to it. So first we need to arrange these racks here. So we put it like here. 5 to 6 inches. Depends on if we can fit it in there. Let's see. This can fit in there. I think that's good. I think that's exactly what I need. Then I need to get these ingredients here. Alright, so it's been a little bit of time and I've gotten all the things I need. So we have salt here, we have brown sugar. This brown sugar, I got it from in here. I don't know if you can see very well, but I got it from this shelf, which is usually my brother's shelf. So I'm not sure if this is my brother's light brown sugar. If you're confused, we have like our family stuff, and then since he's old enough, he buys his own stuff. But so I'm not sure if this is his. If it is, it doesn't really matter anyways, because I only need like 2 teaspoons, I think. Yeah, 2 teaspoons. So I'm just gonna use this. We have 3 eggs here, 8 pieces of bread. I have to make the whole recipe because apparently it just doesn't work if you don't use the whole recipe. Bowl and whisk for mixing everything together. We have ground cinnamon, vanilla extract. This is like imitation, but it doesn't really matter. Sugar and this canola oil. This thing, I put probably way too much baking spray on this, but I was like probably better safe than sorry, so I just did a bunch. Let's see, bake 25, and then we just leave it, I think. Pre-bake, yeah, it's at 135 right now. So let's see, then I need to, okay, I need to put everything in. What we're doing here, I'm gonna move this baking tray because I don't need it yet. So I have this cup of milk that's involved, and I need to warm it up in the microwave, so I'm gonna do that. And then at the same time, I need to get butter. So now we have these pieces of butter here. Yeah, I can do these eggs first. Should I try the thing where you do it with one hand? I don't think I can do it. Nope, can't do it. Well, I mean, it kind of worked. I just kind of exploded everything. Now I have yolk on my shirt, though. That's not great. I should have had an apron. No. It's coming out. It'll be fine. I also dropped some on the floor, so I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. So I am just gonna do these eggs the way I know how to do eggs, with 2 hands. Nice thing is it doesn't really matter if I break the yolks, because that's what we're doing anyways. I'm pretty good at cracking eggs now, I feel like.
I'm pretty good at cracking eggs now, I feel like.
Flashback.
I used to be really bad at it, but I think I've gotten better over the years. 1 tablespoon of this vanilla extract here. Okay, so vanilla's done. Sugar. I have not opened the sugar. I feel like there should be one that's already open, but I don't see one, and it's worrying me. Okay, I think I just gotta open this. I just gotta do it. I don't know if I'm supposed... Wait, hold on. I think I just realized something. Ah! I almost did that in error. We have this, like, container thing. I forgot. It has sugar in it. Oh, that was close. Okay, so I'm glad I figured that out. Didn't need to do that. How much sugar do we need? Where does it say the sugar? I just realized we don't actually need sugar. We just need the brown sugar. I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? I just assumed we needed normal sugar. But there's no normal sugar. It says whisk eggs vanilla sugar, but that's referring to the brown sugar. There's no actual sugar. I'm really surprised. I totally thought there was just like sugar just in this. 2 teaspoons, okay. Well, I feel stupid now. Okay, that'll have to do. And it says packed, so we gotta pack it. Boom, that's done there. Okay, vanilla sugar, cinnamon, and salt. How much cinnamon do we need? Half teaspoon of the cinnamon, and then we have the salt, and that's that. So now I just need to do the butter. Milk, how's the milk doing? The milk seems decently warm. I think it's okay, honestly. Butter's cooking, that's there. This is done. Keep your station clear.
Keep your station clear.
Okay. This butter needs to melt faster. So I might have done a couple things wrong. I'm not sure. My dad told me to do a couple things about the milk and the butter, and I think I got it. Okay, that's ready. Butter, melt faster. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is done. We're gonna start mixing this up here. And slowly does it. Get all this butter out. We don't want to waste butter. This is stressful, dude. Why is it so stressful? I'm just cooking. Shouldn't be this nerve-wracking. I just destroyed those eggshells in there. Okay, I should probably get going on the milk here. I need to switch. Ah! Okay, I need to get this going. Mix. I'm gonna pour this stuff in, right? Okay, that's doing that. Here we go, and then we put it in these guys here, like this.
And right here is where I made my fatal mistake. You see, this recipe is very specific. You're supposed to pour the liquid into the pan, put the bread in the pan one by one, immediately flip each piece of the bread in the order you placed it in, and then wait a minute. Instead, what I did was, I put each piece of bread in, waited a minute, then flipped it, which resulted in, obviously, one side soaking up all the liquid, and the other side being completely dry.
Boom, boom. And then we just let this stuff soak up nicely. Here we go. Okay, now we'll start a minute, let it soak for a minute. Okay.
1 minute later.
Okay, so that's going. We're gonna flip it. Flip it. Oops! I did that wrong. I was supposed to put them in and then immediately flip them, but instead I let them sit on that side. That's not ideal. Hopefully it still works. I was supposed to flip them immediately, but I let them sit like that. But I think that's probably still fine. Hopefully. I might set this for less. I'll do 5 minutes and check, because if the bottoms didn't get enough stuff on them, then they're probably gonna like burn quicker, if you know what I mean. So I think we're just gonna go for it. Here we go.
In we go. In we go. And we start cooking. Okay, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. I'm definitely very worried just because I messed up that last step. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up completely. It probably will. Okay, right. So there they are. They're going. It's kind of, you can kind of see. Hopefully they're cooking the correct way and not burning on the bottoms because I didn't flip them right. Ugh. So now we wait. We wait for 3 more minutes. Okay, so I checked them at like 5 minutes and they're already really brown. I just transferred them to the broil thing and now I'm just gonna watch till the tops are golden brown and then hopefully it'll work. They were still kind of like flubbery and like when I was checking the bottoms. So I might leave those on for more than the instructions say because they have more stuff on them and that's what needs to be cooked more is the broil, the top part of it, so. Oh, it smells good, actually, and there's no smoke. I think... The outside ones aren't cooked. No, man. I like playing it for longer. I measured off, but I think they still hot, so I can just let it sit there for a while. Hopefully it's sick, because it pops a little bit. I hope the log isn't burnt, and I hope that isn't dry either. I guess it's still not raw, you know, it's sort of dry. I'm looking at it, I mean, the sides are, they're less than, the nails are fine. I'm also going to get started on some eggs here. I think I'm just going to do scrambled eggs, because I feel like that's a pretty typical thing. Actually, executive decision, I'm just taking it out now. I don't want it to get burnt and I don't want it to be overly dry. So, I'm just going to take it out. We're done here. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty good. If the bottoms are burnt, that's going to be really depressing. Okay. Decent. Okay, the side ones, the bottoms look... They're okay. The sides look very done. Now the middles is what I'm scared of. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay, they're not burnt. They are nicely browned. Okay, yeah, that actually looks good. It kind of looks like toast. I think it is kind of like toast. Like, I mean, obviously it's French toast, but I mean oh, that one's pretty burnt. That one's very charred. I think my mom can have that one. Hey, that one looks pretty good. I think because I had that thing where they're dry on the bottom, it makes them more like when you just put bread in the toaster. It's more like that type of French toast rather than like kind of what you'd expect from French toast. But honestly, I think it's still gonna work. This is what the bottoms look like. I think they look pretty good. I'm actually calling that a success in my book. Okay, so now I'm gonna be making scrambled eggs to accompany the French toast. So I have this frying pan. I'm gonna keep letting the butter melt, and in the meantime, I'm gonna make this scrambled egg mixture. So I have milk here. Right now, all I need to do is crack these eggs in here. I need a lot of eggs now. I've never made something I use eggs. You know what I mean? It's a lot. These eggs also feel like very yummy. It's not very cool. That one was kind of weird. Ooh, I pulled out like the membrane, dude. The membrane. Ew. Okay, that's gross. I don't have no problem making eggs. I made scrambled eggs like a bajillion times. The hard part honestly like this, like scrambling top stuff. I heard from Gordon Ramsay once that you're not supposed to put the salt and pepper in like at the beginning because apparently it ruins the structure or something. So I like to put it on after. I just took the mixture and put it in this pan. So now I'm just gonna let this cook for a while, and then after it starts hardening up, you start just, you know, scrambling it. Not too difficult. I don't want egg on my French toast, bro. Get off.
Get out, me!
French toast.
So I didn't record it too much because you got to be pretty active with eggs. But I cooked the eggs. I don't know. It's hot. Duh, it's hot. I put it in the freaking oven. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. So the French toast here, eggs over here. Yeah, so I didn't show too much of it, but I put the cheese in at the eggs and the bacon bits in the eggs as well. So here's our dinner. Okay, so I just found out, remember the thing about the brown sugar that I was talking about? I just found out that it's in this thing. And this thing usually just always has chocolate chips and stuff in it. Like just chips. But now apparently we're putting all this stuff in here. Because I was looking for the powdered sugar. And I saw it in here and I was like, oh no. That's probably where the brown sugar is. And look at that. There's the brown sugar. So that means I did use Josh's. Sorry, Josh, I didn't mean to. Anyways, my mom made these deviled eggs a while back. We make them every Easter because me and her both love them. So we have these deviled eggs here, normal eggs, this French toast. I also have this juice here. It's technically like pineapple orange juice, but it has orange in it, so I'm just gonna consider it like, you know, classic orange juice with your breakfast. We also have syrup, butter, and then I just got this powdered sugar because we always put powdered sugar on. Okay, so I'm just gonna start eating. I think I'm gonna start with the eggs, just because I know they will be good. I just touched it again. Thankfully, it's not too hot this time. I don't know. Actually, I should probably start with these deviled eggs because they're cold and they need to stay cold. Yeah, I mean, I've had these already, so I know they're good. Thank you to my mom for making these, because I did not. Okay, on to my eggs, the ones I made. These should be fine. I don't have any worries about these, because I've made them before. Needs a little bit more salt, but yeah, they're great. I forgot to take the picture. Hold on, I'll do that real quick. Okay, we're back. You know, I'm pretty proud of myself for this this French toast here. I was a little worried. I mean, I wasn't too worried, but I was like I said before, I've not done something like this, so I was a little worried that I just wouldn't really be able to do it. But even with mixing up that step and having to like redo the whole cooking process just by eyeballing it, I feel like it all turned out pretty well. Okay, so I finished the eggs. Now I'm gonna start getting my French toast ready here. I'm gonna put syrup on both of them. Only one of them has the peanut butter. Then we're gonna do this. So the way I put cinnamon sugar in is you put it in this little strainer thing, and you tap it, and just little dollops come out. And then this way you can put as much as you want on. I think I'm gonna try the normal one first. First bite, let's try it. Okay. Definitely, It's definitely very good. Yeah, it's like, it's hard on the outside, but decently soft on the inside, which is nice. I mean, this turned out far better than I thought it was going to, considering I messed up the steps. And it's really good.
So good and tasty.
This is really good. I mean, to be fair, it's not really me, it's the recipe being a really good recipe, but I still pulled it off. I mean, this is a big step. This is really good. I'll come back to you when I finish this one and I start on the peanut butter one. Okay, so I just finished the first one, the normal one, with just like syrup, butter, and powdered sugar. Now I'm going to try the one with syrup, butter, powdered sugar, and peanut butter. The peanut butter one's really good. I mean, it's, you know, peanut butter. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this, but I mean, it's working out beautifully right now, so. Day 1 was a win. Day 2 is a win. And now we get to day 3, which I'm a little worried about.
And this right here is where things go horribly, horribly wrong.
Hello. So we're on day 3 now. Day 3 is probably the one I'm most worried about, because I'm following a recipe by this guy right here. You can see his channel. His name's Cook, and his recipe, he explains it okay, but he kind of assumes you know a lot of stuff already, which I don't. So I'm hoping this goes well. I'm also a little worried about the taste being not what I personally would like, but we're just gonna give it a shot. Hello, Josh. So the way he did it, he chopped off both ends. This is a lot of eggplant. Like, this is a big eggplant. You're not supposed to cut off this skin, are you? So that's chopped up. I want to get these lids off here. So I'm just gonna leave these cans open, and then when I need them, I can just get them. Oh, this smells interesting. Oh, they look interesting. Okay. The smell is okay. It's definitely nothing like revolutionary, but they smell fine. They smell kind of like peanuts, actually. Oh yeah, they're kind of weird. It's a
Garbanzo beans.
these are technically called
Garbanzo beans.
But they're actually chickpeas. Right, I'm gonna go over to the frying pan now. So what he says to do is heat the pan up a little bit, so I'll get that going. I should mention we're also gonna soft boil an egg, because that's what he said to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get this water hot. So whenever it boils, I'm just gonna turn it off, and then I'll get it boiling again once I finish with the main course. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, probably too much olive oil, but whatever. Now here we go. Onions are in. I'm just gonna stir it around. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but we're gonna give it a shot. I've never sauteed before, so I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm supposed to have bell pepper to put in here, but I don't, so I'm trying to get this onion to cook, but I don't really know how long to do it for. So I'm just trying to eyeball it. I think I'm gonna add the eggplant in now. To go with the eggplant. That's a lot of eggplant, dude. There's no way I'm gonna need or eat all of that eggplant. They said put a little water in. That was probably too much water, but that's fine. This is a lot of eggplant, dude. This is a big eggplant. This might be a bit of a disaster, I'll be honest. Probably too much eggplant. Probably too much water. Okay, there we go. Drain a little bit. I think there's too much water. I'm just gonna put the thing on. I'm just gonna put the lid on and leave it. I think I might put these in here now. How's it looking? Okay, it's actually cooking again. That's a good sign. Let's stir it up a little bit. There's too much water in here, dude. I think I'm gonna put in the chickpeas now. I'm gonna put this tomato sauce in now. Stir. I'm doing 3 garlic cloves just because I have so much eggplant. Garlic cloves are in. Back to stirring. I think we're actually getting somewhere. This eggplant, some of these eggplant pieces look like they're actually getting cooked. This one I definitely am. I mean, the French toast I was a little worried, but I'm much more worried for this just because it's not looking great. And even if it was made perfectly, I don't know if I would like it, so this is leftover rice. He even called for leftover rice, so I'm just gonna microwave this rice. We have an egg for the soft boiling process. Alright, I think I'm gonna soft boil the egg and then I'll get back to you when I'm done and I have the plate ready. So we have our egg boiling in there, and then you can see here it's still hot, but that's what we have. There's this kind of vegetable-y, tomato-y mixture there. So hopefully it tastes good. Okay, so this is it. So we got the plate, the rice, the sauce stuff, and then we have this soft boiled egg, which I'm just gonna cut. It was definitely very soft. Oh, look at that. Look at that, man. Wow, that actually looks pretty good. I don't think I've ever really had like a soft boiled egg, only hard boiled eggs. Okay, so we're gonna try it. I don't know whether to try it with the egg or without. I think I should just try like a bite with this stuff. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I didn't expect to love it. I definitely didn't cook it the best I could have. Let's try some egg with it. It's not great, but it's not as bad as I thought it might be. Chickpea. I mean, the chickpeas are kind of tasteless, but that's kind of what I expected. You know, it's not bad, actually. You know, it's not my favorite, but I didn't really expect it to be. I mean, definitely I don't know if I can eat all this. I'll try, but it's going to be rough. Because it's not great. I mean, it's definitely, these vegetables are definitely different than what I usually eat. So it's a bit of an acquired taste, but I like the egg. The egg is pretty good. I think I need a little bit more tomato sauce if I do this again.
Which I'm not going to.
Okay, I think I should have cut off the skin of the eggplant. The skin is kind of weird when you like get a piece of skin. It's kind of like when you eat a bean and the bean membrane stays on there. And I realize what this needs. It needs spices. It just lacks, you know? It's just kind of bland. Some salt might help. Let me see how much is left in the pan. Oh no. There's a lot left in the pan. It was a big eggplant, okay? Well, you know, you win some, you lose some, you know? I mean, the fact that I'm eating it all says something about it. That's not horrible, you know? Yeah, I definitely should have cut the skin off the eggplant. I don't like that. When I get like some eggplant skin in my mouth, ugh, yeah. I think in the video he just like left it on, but nah, leaving it on ain't it. So definitely like the worst day so far out of it, all of them. But it's not, again, it's not horrible. Like, I feel like if I knew how to saute stuff correctly, it probably wouldn't be too bad. But I don't know how to saute stuff correctly, so I'd say I did pretty well considering the circumstances. It's better than I expected it to be. Okay, day 4. The big surprise. The surprise you've been waiting for this whole video. And the surprise is there's no surprise. There's no plan, there's no prepared ingredients, and there's no recipe. I have no idea what I'm going to make tonight. I felt like the best thing to do on the last night to like prove that can be a chef is to just make something from scratch. But the problem with that is I couldn't ask for anything from the store because I didn't know what I was going to make, and now I just have to make stuff from what I have. There's a couple rules to this, but future Eric can talk about that right now.
So the rules for this 4th day are actually pretty simple. The dinner just has to be not from a recipe, and it cannot be something simple like instant noodles or cereal. It has to actually be nutritious. Now let's take a look at what we have to work with.
So in terms of what we have, I'm kind of just trying to look for stuff that I can use. There's these croutons here. There's crispy fried onions, which might be useful. There's also these panko breadcrumbs. I'm gonna go check what's in the garage. What do we have here? We got beans, sauce, cream of chicken, condensed soup, relish, olives. What's this? Ooh, this is what I was looking for. There's tuna. I don't want to just like make tuna fish and call it a day. I feel like I have to do something with this, you know? So I think I am gonna make tuna fish the way because I make this a lot. I eat tuna fish, well I used to, I don't do it so much anymore, but I used to eat a lot of tuna fish, so I know how to like prepare it with mayo and relish and stuff. So if we have this, I'm probably gonna use it. I don't wanna just be like, okay, tuna fish, that's a good enough meal. I wanna like do other stuff with it. What goes well with fish, right? It's like fish and chips. Don't we literally have fries in here somewhere? Yeah, there's fries there. I could try fries. I could do fries and I could do tuna fish. Tuna on rice with some fries on the side and then cut up some fruit. And that would be like a dinner. At this point, I kind of just want to make something safe to be like, I know this will be good. Especially after that disaster last night, so I gotta figure out how to make those fries. I feel like that's probably gonna be the biggest challenge. Because I'm not worried about the rice, because I just warm it up. And then the tuna I've made before, and then the fruit I've made before. So the fries would probably be the biggest thing I gotta worry about. I'll record that in a minute. Alright, so I think I figured out that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make tuna fish, put it on rice, cook some fries, and cut up some fruit. And I think that'll be good enough. I looked at the fries, it actually has instructions on the back. I'm counting this not as a recipe. I can't use recipes in this 4th day, but I don't think this counts as a recipe. It's just instructions on how to like heat them up. That's not really a recipe. The recipe has like flour and stuff like that. So I think that still works. So first thing we do with this tuna is we gotta get it out of the can. And I also like to squeeze out all the juice that's in this, so I'll do that over the sink. So we get it out of the can first, and then you break it up with a fork. Okay, then once you've done that, what I like to do is take some of this mayo, plop some in. So you put the mayo in, and then you put some relish in. Usually it's just like a good scoop and a half, maybe. Good levels and everything. I got enough mayo, I got enough relish. Here's the grapes. We need mango, but it also looks like a really good mango. Look at that. washing off the fruit. No! Runaway grape. I think every night we've had a runaway something. Yeah! No! No! No, runaway egg. Ah! Runaway eggplant. No! Runaway grape. Rest in peace, all of our fallen fruit. Is eggplant a fruit? I don't know. Never thought about that. I feel like it's 100% a vegetable, but it has seeds in the middle of it. So, I mean, it's an eggplant, not an egg fruit. I'll have to look that one up later. So this is my fruit. We have mango and grapes. The tuna fish is done, the fruit is done. I'm gonna warm up this rice and then I'll make the fries. Okay, so the rice is plenty warm. I have an idea about the rice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna implement it, but I have an idea about it. I'm thinking I might put some lime or cilantro or something in this rice to make it a little bit more fancy. Other than that, I will come back to you once the fries are in the oven. Now the rice has some lime on it. Okay, so I finished cooking everything. We have the rice here with the tuna fish on top. We have some fries. I overcooked them because I didn't have as many in the pan. They cooked a little faster. I tried to compensate, but they still overcooked a little bit. I have some tartar sauce here, which is kind of incidentally the same thing we put in the tuna fish. It's just mayonnaise and relish. So mayonnaise and relish all around this meal. We have our fruit here. We have some extra fry sauce. This is like, wait, sauce? I just said fry sauce. Fry salt. It's Applebee's fry seasoning. My mom and dad got the recipe a while ago, but there it is. I think I did pretty well. I mean, most of it wasn't really cooking that much, but I feel like it's still a pretty good meal. Like, you know, fish on rice with some fries on the side and some cut up fruit and some extra sauce and stuff. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. Especially, I've never actually like cooked fries before, so I'm counting this as a pretty big win.
I didn't record my reaction to the food that I made that night, but I remember it was very good. There was nothing outstanding about it, but it tasted really good. Other than that, I think that the whole experiment went pretty well. I didn't know how it was going to go, having never cooked before. I definitely did better than I expected to. It's been a long time since I did that now. I did that about midway through my classes for the spring quarter, and now I just finished finals, so it's been quite a few weeks since I finished that experiment, but I finished editing it now, and I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Day 1 was a success. The tacos were really amazing. Day 2 was great. The French toast and eggs was amazing. Day 3, obviously it wasn't amazing, but I actually don't think that it went as badly as it could have. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, despite me having zero knowledge in how to stir fry things. And day 4, obviously it wasn't as cooking intensive as the other days, but it still tasted great, and I liked how I was able to adapt and overcome obstacles that I had to during the week, so I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. So thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around until the end, I guess, and I probably won't make more of these, but I might make other projects and videos in the future as well. So I guess make sure to like and subscribe. See you later.
Most of this will probably get cut out. You probably won't even see this. Or maybe this will be a blooper at the end. Hi. That was a lot of food you just saw in my mouth. I can explain what my thought is about this rice. Ooh, why is it so bright? Come on. Bro, stop being so bright. Okay, whatever. The rice has just decided it's gonna be bright today. I will rearrange you. That sounds like a threat.
I will rearrange you.
Like I'm gonna rearrange your bones or something.